guess what? We are back with it. Alrighty. Welcome to Operation Phoenix version 2. And the PT Run version 2. So if you guys haven't been here in the past and seen this is Operation Phoenix. And we've been down for about a month, kind of like taking a break. So, it's about time to get back. It's been a on and off type of a conversation for myself if I'm gonna do this again, but you know what? I think for this day we're gonna go with this run, but we're definitely gonna switch up the run. Just so we have something more interesting. So you know what? New route. Changing it up on the spot. I don't care. I'm changing it. Doing what I used to do. Just gonna do a little drive. Say it again. I say it in every other video. I do this not for just content, but like just that I make sure that I almost there stand on so maybe like a log logging somewhere I can do it, and I don't have to like type or anything a lot. I can just start it and go live. Basically, after that, I'm chill. So there's currently nobody in the server at the current moment. Everybody just got off for the day. Or I say for the day, but they'll be back on later. Alright. New PT run. I wanted to do this before, but I didn't know how to do it, that this would be reliable with other people. But I guess this will work. So let's get started. I know in my old Milsums, we used to make people run through this as their basic training. And you actually had to run, so like in the water at all times. And it took like 10 minutes each time for everybody to do it, and it was going up the stream, so like the opposite of this, which you'll see in a second what I mean by that. It's going opposite of this, so like these waterfalls would be a pain in the butt to get around. Every single waterfall there's a way to get around it without falling. And while still being in it. That's how I started Milsim community. So like the first BCP that we did, and kind of stuck with me over the years. So I think it's just a good spot to actually put it there. So yeah, and it gives it a little bit more scenic route, you know, for the run. So we're not just running around the base every single time. I wonder if there's any other spots. I mean, I say wonder. I know there's other good spots to do it, but once again, like, I don't know how I'm going to do that with other people. If other people. Oh, I messed up. Other people were doing. Oh. Oh my goodness. Is he just flashing? Over here. I'm doing this back normally going the other way. So. No, stop driving me. Like I can see my health bar or anything, so basically screwed if I die. I'm just dying in a PT run. Hopefully this is a good stream. My Wi-Fi is... I just got my Wi-Fi set up. It's actually doing well. Hopefully the stream goes pretty smooth. This is more like a test also, but it's also PT run. I'm gonna pass them out. Like we haven't even truly even done a patrol yet. We're just kind of open back up so far. Trying to get everything set up again. They just got the 8 back in, which is nice. We're gonna get a new radio. Like there's gonna be a few changes in the few weeks that we start, and then probably slow back down unless we get some good suggestions. And also you guys can see I'm in a different fit. I'm in my Ranger fit, my Ranger on-base fit. But I'm actually probably going to change my fit in general to like more PT like outfit. So we'll see how that goes. Oh wait, no. I've been doing this entire thing wrong. It wasn't walking that you had to do. It was swimming, and that's what made the waterfall so much harder. Because these aren't runs, these were swims. Because you couldn't run on the side. I mean, this was GTA Online, so GTA Online, we had to work with what we had. So we kind of, you would think this would be too easy. So that's why we flew around in A-10s trying to strike them. And the thing about using like the A-10, it didn't actually kill you if you got hit by it in the water. So it would just like block you. And if you're in this area and you were to get hit like that, you're basically dead. So I'm gonna kill myself there. If you died, you had to go like I don't remember how far we made it back. It's a little ways back. I just think this makes a little bit more sense on PT. Even like running on the side of it. If I were in like the dirt to the left or the right, that makes more sense too. Kind of like running along the riverbed. Depends on how long this takes. Depends on what I choose to do. If I want to do it twice, one time back, or one time this way and one time the other way. At least we're running with the flow of water. Also, if you guys would like to join, I plan on hopefully streaming some patrols eventually. And duration. Depends on if I'm off of work on those days, but hopefully I am. Oh, my graphics are buggy. Yes. That was weird. I mean, there's another PT run, but I wouldn't really say the PT run is kind of just the PT torture, because we've done it in this server, where you run on the beach line, but like in the mud, so like this, mud sand, where it like makes you run slower. That could be another one, but that's more like a jog if anything. Technically run the entire map. I mean, you can, but I don't know if you can do it without falling in the water. Falling. If you were to stay inside the entire water, like this. If you were to try to do it like this, I don't think you could completely stay upright this entire time, especially on those waterfalls. Probably gonna use the recap map to make like a custom thumbnail for this. Like, cause before I made one, and that was a good one, but that was with the other map, and we had none of these grid lines that are on the ATEC map. So you see, I use that, or I use what is it called? Or I just use like a regular satellite map. Just make it as my background. So if you guys see like grid lines, this is probably where we use the most. And it was easier for PD. All I'm thinking is probably more convenient to do it like that. Probably gonna use this outfit or my more ranger fit or just a regular infantry fit. Let's get painted. Yeah, so a lot of people are getting promotions, and we'll see if I get a promotion. We're currently set out a voting, the SMA, that was finally like done, but at the current moment, I'm like behind like 2, not great, but honestly, if anything, Bradshaw deserves it too. And for the longest time, or for the last month that this was up, which was like the whole month of June, I had personal problems going on, so I couldn't technically be on. Personal problems, so I couldn't technically do this, and I couldn't actually be on with the units, which sucked because that's when every like soft group actually became really active. We were doing it like every day. That's when they start doing like big operations. Maybe I could get like a major rank. That would be nice. I really did want that sergeant major of the army, or sergeant, yeah, sergeant major of the army. I really do want that, but if I lose, fair game. Kind of fair game. And the problem is, like, all the higher people were the ones that suggested me for it, and then they can't even vote in it. Like, I have 3 votes that don't get accounted for because they're general ranks now. They weren't, but now they are. So, like, in a way, kind of in a bad position for that voting, but then again, I don't know. I'll probably get a promo of some sort. So, hopefully I get something. Like, Sergeant Major Army is like pretty much at one of the top. Like, that's right under Brigadier General for this server. Or at least the command structure is, the chain of command. That is. And it would have been nice becoming a HQ element. I don't even think I wrote morning PT run for this, so I think it's just the morning PT, which kind of makes sense because I am doing swimming too. Chill. It is. If you look up chain of command, it is over the major. Like a major HQ element. Rank wise, technically no. But chain of command wise, yes. It totally is. I'm so close. Surprised I can run. I guess I'm not in the deep part yet. Because I think once your elbows go in, it's like, get out for it. Up. The sand. Oh, this is interesting. I thought you could swim through this. I didn't realize there's grass here. I really thought that was like just the grassy area. So you could swim straight through it. That'd be fun. Like the Everglades. All the Everglades really just need an air boat. Or hovercraft. That would be nice. I would love to go to the Everglades with a hovercraft. I don't know if those are loud over there. I mean, when I used to do this run or swim when I was on the, like, in my really old Milsims, we used to drop people off either from the bridge up there to start, or you would have to be dropped off by a dinghy, like right over here in the middle. We used to make it even further. We used to make, or like, drop people off as far as we could go into the water, like that way, and you would actually have to swim all the way back to shore. And that took like 20 minutes, and the first time we did that, that was like the last time we did that. It was painful for everybody. Like, I don't know why, when I was like the lieutenant general and all that of that Milsim, we kind of like did all stupid stuff. Like, if we sent someone to do PT, we pretty much did the PT with them, just to make sure that they were doing it. Good old GTA Online games. Those were just so much better. Well, I wouldn't say they're better, but I would say they're the OG. How long did that really take? That took 20 minutes to go. Alright. We're gonna run it back, but we're actually gonna run it like on the dirt. So we don't have to run super slow. We're gonna kill ourselves so we get full health so we don't die. But yeah, we're gonna run like this. All the way back to the truck. I mean, this is maybe even a better PT run, I ain't gonna lie. Because the other one is boring, and it doesn't have a lot of, like, it's pretty consistent. This one gives a whole new element. Like, arguably I could be in a morning PT run, and then boom, get a surprise attack. I mean, I doubt it, because there's barely anybody ever actually on during morning. Or especially around 10 o'clock. And I have to get off in like an hour. So it is what it is. I'm not even on the right ATAC either. Or radio. Just trying to chill. Nobody will know if I die. Like, what I'm just kinda happy about is this is coming back right when I got new Wi-Fi. Like today, I just got new Wi-Fi. And this Wi-Fi is actually pretty good so far. I don't like anything bad. And because of that, I'm probably gonna fix my streaming device, or my streaming setup, where I actually get, like, where I can actually see live chats as it comes in, so like y'all aren't behind and I'm not behind. Whoa. Yeah. It's actually almost been a full in-game day. Because I started, well, I don't know if I really started this in the morning, but I got ready for this in the morning. I don't know. I don't think this will be a longer PT run. I think it will just be like the same amount, like 36 minutes. Which I don't know if it's better or worse yet. We'll see. I just can't wait until they start patrols. Like, patrols will start, I think, probably this week at some time. Just hopefully I'll be home during those, like, during the first one anyways. The real question is this time we're actually gonna have a wonder if we're gonna have actually active Op 4 or Op 4 that actually wants to be on more than like once a day. Like, I would think so now because they've had a break and there's been a lot of people that have been begging for no reason. Well, I say no reason, but begging like a lot for this server to come back. Like off its break. It's kind of crazy. Oh, now my texture's only bugged. Let's say it's only bugs right there. Even just running on like the riverbank kind of makes sense. I might change my outfit to more combat style if I'm not active. So either do that or I will be actually confirming that I'm making an active PT outfit. Which it depends on the assets that we currently already have. Which I guess doesn't define it because we could just get other ones to. It all depends on what division we're transferring to, or if we're gonna stay in Mountain, or 10th Mountain. Probably gonna stay for 10th Mountain for now, but I don't know. No idea. This terrain is crazy. I'm gonna try to get over. I'll hop on my head. Actually, oh, this is a good thing. Putting on this thing. Also, Smith is having a lovely time. Just like disconnecting. Thank God I'm not disconnected. So we're at the 30-minute mark, and we're like maybe 5 minutes away. So this is technically slightly slower, which is better. Or no, technically slightly faster, which is better for the fact that like I'm not gonna have enough or a lot of time to do this anymore. Like, I can try, but most days I might be at work during this time. So, I think I'm gonna change the PT run schedule from like every day to actually like days that I can do it, or like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or stuff like that. Although today's Tuesday, so we could do Tuesday and Thursday, and then maybe Saturday morning, something like that. Something that actually works with my schedule, because like it's getting back into school year, and my church does like a thing where on Wednesdays I go to church, so I can't technically go to the schools on Wednesdays unless I get but like the closed or there was something some event that I don't need to be going to. It is what it is. I know one of these was in the 8th. I remember which one I transferred it to. Keep on. No idea. We're almost there. Almost being cured. Just around this bend and then the other bend. And then just straight down from there. It's kind of crazy running this with a ghillie suit. Like a good ghillie suit. Because I do have a ghillie suit outfit. From the Skechers edition. No, please don't happen. I ain't even in the brackets like that. But I do have like a good ghillie suit outfit for this. If I were to do that. But like, I'm thinking like PT outfit for sure is what I'm gonna try to make. But if I can't make that, then do something else. It actually might be the exact same time of like my fastest time on the other one. The other one, fastest time was like 36:29 or something like that. We're running at 34 right now. This one. At least my Humvee stayed. I didn't even lock my Humvee, so not like anybody's here to steal it at top 4, but yay! See, the thing is, it's nighttime, so I can't really take a good photo. So I'll have to take another photo later. But I hope you guys enjoyed this PT. Thank God we're back. And yeah, Phoenix never dies, just gets reborn. See you guys.